Being a CASA is really being an advocate for a child that's in the foster care system and providing a consistent adult relationship in their life.
The CASAs are in a very unique position. We're considered a legal party, but so we get inside, and no one else can do that because of the time constraints. DHS tries, they're so dedicated, but they can't invest the time that CASAs can.
In our society, the most vulnerable kids are the ones that have been removed from their parents for the act of their parents. CASA provides some support for that person, both emotionally and just time. And frankly, a lot of these kids, that's what they want, is time from an adult.
CASA, a local nonprofit that recruits, trains, and supports volunteers who advocate for the best interests of abused and neglected children in the court system.
My child did not get taken because I was a great parent. My child got taken because I had made some horrendous choices. Emotionally, I was broken. It was one of the hardest moments in my whole entire life.
She definitely was open for receiving help and advice, but she kind of didn't know what I was doing there, and she kind of didn't know how to react to me. But then as I got to know her, I could really see how much she loves her children, how much she wanted to have a normal, stable environment and just didn't know how to get there.
She brought a light into my child's life on their darkest day when she had nobody.
I think the most important role the CASA plays is the consistency. I was the one person who was showing up all the time consistently throughout the whole process.
I made a promise to myself and to my daughter that I was going to get better.
And I just developed a real sense of respect for her. This is a woman who has had to overcome some stuff that isn't so great, and she's done it.
Although mandated by Oregon law, CASA does not receive nearly enough state funding to provide a volunteer for every child in foster care in Central Oregon. A child with a CASA volunteer is more likely to graduate from high school, receives more services needed to promote healing and resilience, and spends less total time in foster care than a child without the help of a CASA.
Our dependency system is lucky to have CASAs playing a role as we work together to ensure child safety and use the CASA's information and opinions to make sure that we're doing what's best for children and families.
It's a contribution to the future of our country when they provide this connection to these young children. It goes forward.
Statistics show that the best outcome is a reunification with the parent. But in any case, having some reason to believe in hope and future, and that they're on the right path and there's someone that cares, I think makes a huge difference.
We can be involved in their school, we can be involved with their therapists, we can get to know their friends, we can get to know their extended family in a way that DHS just doesn't have the time for. Without an advocate, a volunteer advocate that's personally assigned to that case, things fall through the cracks.
There are so many kids still waiting for a CASA, and I highly recommend you volunteer. We need you. The children need you.
This program doesn't exist without the generosity and donations of others. I would ask you to consider giving to a great cause, and that's CASA.